What if the people meant to change your life only appear once you finally stop fighting yourself? Because this week something felt different, softer, more aligned. So stay with me till the end, yeah?
Schnitzel goes to Hollywood, just like he always said he would. New episode, here we go.
New week in my dreamland, the USA. And somehow every time I said those words, it still hit me the same way. Like I had somehow slipped into a life I used to imagine at 3 a.m. when Berlin felt too small for everything I carried inside of me. And then she walks in, Lisa Haisha. Suddenly the room shifts, softer somehow, warmer, like one of those moments where life quietly taps you on the shoulder and says, pay attention.
Because I wanted to emigrate here first and then build something similar.
How hard is that to immigrate here? Are you in the process?
I tried that for 7 years. It wasn't successful.
Oh, why not? Biden was president.
When I started, like, Obama was already president, but it wasn't that easy. You have the checklist and you have to get all these things done, and I wasn't successful because we wanted to found this company in Germany first. And
Or salad. Here.
You're wanted to found this company first, and there were so many bad vibes around this friend back then. I was really like
Around your friends?
around the business partner. He was a friend like for 10 years, and we got through thick and thin.
Wow.
And I would bet on everyone else betraying me, but not him. And he betrayed me, and that paralyzed me.
Back then, I had no idea she would become one of the most unexpected people I'd meet in Los Angeles. Afterward, I headed back home, or whatever home means when your body is in LA, but your nervous system is still catching up emotionally. Honestly, the last few days had overwhelmed me more than I wanted to admit. So I disappeared into almost 2 hours of meditation, just trying to feel like myself again. Pull my spirit back into my body a little. And yes, I was so exhausted afterward, I literally forgot to turn on the camera.
My head was gone after I did some meditation 2 days ago. And it's a transcendental meditation I learned from where I was introduced by David Lynch. Via video, of course, not in real life, unfortunately. And I trained it for several months, and it's really, really powerful. And after I found out that it's still just triggers, like what normal German people say all the time, their wisdoms, I just found out that it's gone, that there are no roots anymore for this hate and this anger, and it feels really relieving.
For years, I carried so much anger, so much frustration, especially toward old stories, old disappointments, old beliefs I absorbed growing up. The kind of invisible narratives that quietly teach you not to dream too big, not to believe too much.
Hey, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? Come in and we can attend the... So go ahead, Andrea. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited to be with Filmmaker, spending time, and we see you at the grand reveal. Phil came to the picture, and if you believe it or not, this is documentary and this is real as life. You know, he came in through wonderful Regino, a pure friend of mine, and Dr. Natalie. He came, we had our first meeting. He wanted to pick up some tickets for our event that is coming, and same time get to know each other and talk about his foundation, which is called Your Foundation with Regino.
It's called One for Good.
One for Good. And actually, before this and with the foundation, he always, aside from an amazing conscious filmmaker, he also always covered foundations and causes and brought them to the screen with the right, not visual, and also everything else. He's extremely good at that. And now he's also here to talk to us about that foundation, and we put it together with our company. And then he was here getting to know each other in the midst of the story I told you. and then Scott and Mala met him. The energy was one and crazy. So now I'm actually wearing the intention stick, and then when Phil was here, I don't know, his energy was so pure. We practically decided, I said, you know what, I had enough downloads. This is it. This is the people. We are in charge of her sacred message.
Like faith and creativity belonged in the same room together. And honestly, that moved me deeply, because for so long I had separated those parts of myself. The filmmaker, the dreamer, the spiritual side.
But there are some people that you want to work and bring everything in. And that's what I wanted to do with Regino. So I had to wait 1 year for you to send your proxy. And he by himself is an amazing person, natural energy, absolutely. But you want to make sure that the group is equally available for everyone. He has articulated for everyone. And yes, there are times that he does stuff just for him, and there's stuff that he just does but for us, and sometimes for them. But let's be clear on every project. I believe to all one day. Actually, I don't believe, but even though I haven't seen his words, just by being him, you are that dentist. But be clear, you are. That's what I think. Taylor.
Here, suddenly all of it made sense together. At one point, we all gathered for a blessing. And listen, I know this might sound unusual depending on where you come from, but something about sitting there with people genuinely praying for healing, it got to me.
Beautiful. So we're doing a beautiful blessing of intention for our beautiful brothers, Ashkan, Phil, my beautiful wife Marla, myself, Shaul, that we should receive blessings of health and light and love and courage and strength and everything each and every one of us needs in this life right now, in this moment, to fill up our beautiful hearts and souls with unconditional love, which will allow us to fully heal, which will allow us to continue to help so many more brothers and sisters heal, which will unify all humankind and bring us back together as one. So we should all see heaven on earth as it is here now. And
No irony, no pretending, just sincerity. People actually wanting good things for each other. And standing there, I realized something uncomfortable but beautiful. Maybe I had spent too many years surviving around emotional distance.
That was our market. Empowerment, each one was a division. High Living Institute was mine, higher self, purpose, spirituality, giving, day, YOLO, teams. Master University, that was the one with Marcus.
Yeah.
Duality was with David Hill. At what time is it now? I think 11. 11. And he is here, and we are making history with Phil Ramke. Just so you know.
My brother. Fun. Bye.
And just when I thought Los Angeles had already surprised me enough, Lisa invited me to a house party. I thought it would just be a fun night. I had absolutely no idea that some of the people walking through that door would quietly shape the next chapter of my life.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. It never rains in California.
Schnitzel Goes to Hollywood. I'm sorry. Schnitzel is in Hollywood.